joining us, but we'll go ahead and get started with our warm-up here. Got about 5 different exercises we're going to go through. Our warm-up, we'll try and do them twice. Today, all you need is obviously weight if you got it, and something to sit on. We're going to do some box squats, so if you got a chair, table, something like that you can squat down onto, that would be perfect. So we'll start on our feet. See if my little whiteboard stays up here. Not great. Okay, so standing on our feet for some standing hamstring curls. So grab something if you need to balance, otherwise standing on one foot, and you're literally just going to bend your knee, bringing your heel to your butt. As you're doing this, though, I want you to actually imagine like you're pulling up against a band or have weight on that leg, so starting to create resistance in that hamstring there, starting to fire up the hamstring. In that standing leg, start to really engage through that as well, make the standing leg active. And just imagining pulling through like a pile of molasses there. Keep that foot flexed and keep your standing hip right over the standing heel. Couple more on this side. And then switch legs. Last couple. All right, both feet down. We're gonna do some body weight good morning. So looks just like a deadlift. You can put the hands behind the head if you want to open up the shoulders a little bit. Feet right underneath the hips, and we're hinging the hips so the back stays flat. Just hinging over as far as you can, keeping the back flat, and standing right up. Slight bend in the knees if you need, but you should feel a nice stretch through those hamstrings. Stand up, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads. Keep the core nice and tight here. On the second round of these, you're more than welcome to grab some weight and add it on if you like. But for now, just like really enjoy that stretch with the non-weight. Remember thinking about hinging those hips, going straight back. You're not squatting. Last couple. And come on up. We're going to take it into alternating curtsy lunges here. So one foot stepping back 45 degrees behind you and just switching out to the other side. Drop that knee, that back knee as low as you can. Drive through the front leg to come back up. One more each side. And come on up. Okay, this next one we're going to go down on the floor. So these are a glute hamstring walkout. So you'll start on the floor. Make sure you have enough room where your legs can fully extend here. You're going to come up into a bridge. From here, your hips stay up. And then you walk your heels out, getting your legs to full extension. Hold for a second. Then just walk right back in. Just in and out. Keep the hips up the whole time. Take as little or big steps as you need. Remember, try and hold it in that full extension for a second. Last few seconds. Next time you're in full extension, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back in, lower it down, come all the way back up to standing. We got squat jumps, 10 of these here. So your pace here, just count them, 10. Just heel lifting if you can't jump. Heels touch the ground each time. Then coming back up one more time, real quick through this. We're just gonna do about 10 of everything, 5 of those glute ham walkouts. So standing leg curl, 10 each side. Remember, create that resistance for yourself. Just switch sides after your 10. And good mornings. Remember this time, if you want, hi Ben, grab a grab weight for the good morning. 10. Stand up tall, squeeze everything at the top. Core tight. Awesome. Curtsy, alternating curtsies, 10 total, 10 total. So every time you touch down is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, those glute ham walkouts, just 5 total walkouts here. Start knees bent and walk it out. Then just back up to those feet, 10 squat jumps, then you can grab some water. All right, guys. Again, just grab that water when you're done, and I'll go through how this is all gonna look here. Okay, so first off, again, as you're watching here, rest, stretch, move a little, keep it going, whatever you need. We're gonna start on the knees, doing a kneel to stand, holding on to just a weight if you have one, or nothing at all. Knees are stacked right underneath the hips. One foot comes up, then the other full, all the way up to standing. Come back down through a squat, down to the knees, and stand. Then, this is where we're gonna take it to something to sit on for single leg squats. So I've got 2 levels here. My box is a little bit high, my table's a little bit low. So ideally starting where you'd be parallel to the floor when you sit down. So standing on one leg, you're gonna squat it down, pause for a second, stand it back up on that leg. And the higher it is, easier it's gonna be. You wanna make sure your butt can sit all the way down. You're not just at the edge, you're sitting back right here, so that knee is over the ankle when you're down. Then we've got curtsy hops. So we'll do single-sided, one at a time. Step into a curtsy, come up to a hop. 30 seconds aside for that. Then we're gonna take it down into hamstring curls. So if those standing hamstring curls we're working for you, great, but you can only do one leg at a time. Otherwise, on the floor, if you got anything at all that you can hold between the feet, you're gonna lay down and you're just curling. Oh. It's hard to hold something between your feet there. Curling that weight, squeezing between the legs. If you got nothing, that's fine. Again, just squeeze the glutes and hamstrings as you curl. Then back up to our feet for a little more hop action. We got a lunge hop, but we're switching it up. We're not just alternating here. We're gonna completely switch directions. So you lunge, hop to the middle, middle, lunge, middle, lunge. You can always step it out if you need. Last two real quick here. Our Cossack lunge. So we did these a few weeks ago, similar to, or Cossack squat rather, similar to a side lunge. You're gonna step out nice and wide and you squat it down. Other toes turn up. So just squat down as far as you can to keep the heel on the floor. Come back up, toes straighten out. Then we squat it down. We're just gonna do one side at a time, not alternating. Last thing is a plyo bridge, or you can do single leg bridges if adding the plyometric part is too much. So you're down in a bridge, and literally the plyo part is you're hopping to switch legs. Too much, just alternate single leg bridges. All right, so we're gonna get going with our kneel to stand. Remember, grab any weight if you need it. 45 seconds each round, with the exception of the curtsy hops, will go 30 seconds around. All right, kneeling to stand. So grab something under the knees. Did you have a question, Jeff?
Did you say 10?
No, we're timing. 45 seconds. All right. Okay, get set on your knees, hips stacked over the knees, and stand it up. Remember, alternate the leading leg each time. Keep the core tight here, especially if you're loaded with weight. Time. All right. Coming into our single leg box squats. So you can find something, couch, table, chair, weight or no weight. If you haven't done these before, just start with no weight. All right. Here we go. Get set, leg one, and squat it down. So nice and controlled. You want to land on that object as soft as possible, 90 degrees in that knee as you sit down. Whew, coming up. You can always set that foot down if you need. Sometimes a weight helps because it helps kind of counterbalance you as you're going to that seat. More often I cramp in my extended leg here. Trying to hold that sucker up. Try and control it. Try not to let yourself just dump all your weight into the standing leg. Try and sit down as squarely as possible. You can use those hands. Imagine you're reaching and pulling, holding on to something to slowly come up and down. Time. Stand it up. Switch sides. Right into it. Here we go. Remember, adjust as you need to in your position of your foot and the height of your squat. If you don't need anything to sit on and you can just do single leg squats and come up, for sure. If you can do a complete pistol squat, by all means, do that. I can get down pistol squat, but coming up's a lot harder because again, this damn extended leg does not want to stay out in front of me. Last 10 seconds. Time. Awesome. All right, make sure you got a little bit of room here. You don't need much. We're not doing a full skater. So this is where we'll go 30 seconds aside. It's just a curtsy lunge. You're just adding that little extra hop at the top. Remember, no hop, just lift up that heel. Okay, get set, and here we go. Curtsy it, give it a hop. Really drive that knee up. Let's see, stand back a little bit here. Keep going, keep going. Try and actually get that leg to an angle here and not just straight back behind you. Having issues with all my objects today. There we go. Time. Awesome. Quick rest before side 2. Shake it out. Second leg. Get set. And here we go. Remember, it doesn't have to be much of that hop. This is where you can add as much speed as you want. These little bunny hops. Whew. Keep it up here for 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right. Back to 45 seconds. So coming to the floor, that hamstring curl. So remember, if you got anything you can hold between the feet, between the ankles, squeezing that object will fire up the inside of the legs too. Just make sure you're not going to drop anything on your head. Again, no weight's fine. Okay, laying it down. Setting up's the harder part. Okay, here we go. Go for it. Even if you have weight, like I've got a pretty light weight for what my hamstrings can pull, right? And I'm just squeezing, squeezing, squeezing the hamstrings the whole time. Slow it down on the way down. And make sure that core is really engaged here. Just like in those Supermans, you're bracing, kind of pressing into the floor. Squeeze the heck out of it. I'm trying to go much lower or slower on my eccentric phase on the lowering here to really create that tension. Time. Trying to figure out how to do it with my backpack. Hook my feet in the handles somehow. All right, back up to our feet for a lunge hop. So remember, it's like 180-degree lunge hop. Start in a lunge, come to the center, and hop into the other side. 45 seconds, start in a lunge, and center, lunge, center, lunge. So you got a little squat, nice wide squat in the middle here. You gotta quit doing these Peloton hill climbs, I guess, before leg day. Shoulders stacking right over those hips in that lunge. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Awesome. Couple more here, then we get a break. Or Cossack squat. So again, depending on the mobility of your ankle and knee, that's going to determine how low you get. Step it out nice and wide. Again, the toes of the straight leg go to face the ceiling as we come down. Side 1, going for it. So this is a lot more about mobility than strength. We need both. We need to be mobile to be able to be strong. We don't want to just be boxy, little things that can only move in one direction, can only squat or lift a huge amount of weight, but we can't move our muscles and joints through their full range of motion. We need this mobility. Weight in the heel, make sure you're keeping that knee of the squatting leg back. Remember, this can take time to get deeper into. This is just round 1. So just pay attention to where you're at and see where you're at side 2, or in round 2. Speaking of, side 2. All right, switch it up, right into it. You might feel more mobile in this side. So try and keep those heels in one line. Don't let that extended leg start to float forward. Spine's nice and straight. So you can definitely do this with some weight. But first round, we got a couple, so see how you feel. See where you're going. Adjust those feet. Maybe move them wider or more narrow. See how that changes your range. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right, back to the floor. So single leg bridges, or adding that hop, making it a little more plyometric. You literally push through one foot, hop, switch in the air. Feels a little silly the first one, but you'll get into a rhythm. All right, lay it down. I like to start in a single leg bridge, little hover, and then press up and switch. So to land softly, you're kind of pausing up in the air for a second. It's pretty hard. But you want to make sure you're not just flinging yourself out of control, and you're actually feeling the power of the hamstrings and glutes here as you press up. We just have a few seconds left. Time. Awesome. Rest. Break here. 45. All right. I feel like of all the moves we've done, that was my loudest, like, hitting the floor. Like, sorry, everyone below, time to wake up. All right, guys, so as usual, round 2, you know where you can step it up, speed, weight, whatever it is, range of motion, lots of options. We still got a few seconds here. Awesome. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get ready for our second round, starting on the knees. Again, our kneel to stand. So again, here too, if you got lightweight, go faster for sure. So I like to, the same leg I'm stepping up with, I'm gonna lower down with that leg. It's a little easier to remember what leg is leading. Step up, step down, switch sides, step up, step down. All right, get set, and round 2. Standing up tall, nice squat down, control. You can add some pad down if you need. You should be gently setting those knees down. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Knees right under those hips. Forgot which way I just went. Time. Awesome. Whew. Single leg squats. Come to that box, table, chair, whatever you got. All right. Side 1, get set. Here we go. We're gonna start plopping down. Sit on something, add a pillow or something, add some height. If you got a TRX, you could be holding on to those straps for a little help. couple years ago, my goal was to be able to do a pistol squat. When I was working on the boat, we'd set up circuits on the deck of the boat, jumping on fish totes, just doing weird shit. Whatever. Lifting cans of tomato sauce. Other side, switch legs, go. We had a couple things with us. We stopped at the thrift store in Alaska up there and grabbed like an ab wheel, a couple bands we would just hitch to the rail of the boat, jump rope. Thought about swimming, but you'd have to wear your wetsuit, and that's like just not good range there when you're in a 7mm wetsuit. So I never got to that pistol squat goal, so I'm still working on it 3 years later. 5 seconds. 3, 2, time. Whew. Nice. Curtsy hops, 30 seconds here. Create a little more room. All right. Side one. Get set. And go for it. Keep getting low in that back knee. I know you can't really see mine. I'm trying to touch the floor. Trying to come up with some power. Drive that knee up. I always start to lose my balance at the end because I'm losing my breath control here. Time. Shake it. Side 2. Get set. Go for it. Drop it. Hop it. Lock it. That's the song. A little different. Pop, lock, and drop it. Sure, Jackie can start singing that one now. I got it split today on Zoom and Facebook. I mean, I have it split every day, but as far as viewers. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Coming down, hamstring curl. Clearly I could go harder because I'm just talking a lot, so I'm gonna try and shut up now. Okay, get that weight. Lay it down. Here we go. Curl it. There we go. We're done with that back overarch. So when we're doing abs on the ground and we're talking about not having space under our back, we don't want space under our belly right now. Nice and slow on the way down, glutes squeezed. Keep it up 10 seconds. We got a little extra credit on this round. A little extra time here. 3, 2, time. Back to our feet. Another round of hops. Lunge. Flipping it all the way 180 degrees to the other side. So this time, maybe hop the other way. Sorry, tying my shoe. All right, get in your lunge position. Get set and go for it. So I'm not gonna face you. Very good, just start this way, other leg forward. Our shoulders over the hip, over the knee. Halfway. Yeah, that's feeling great, feeling good. Squeeze that back glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Oh God. All right. Cossack squat. Maybe try weight, maybe just see if you're getting lower. All right, nice and wide. Again, make sure those toes are turning up and go for it. Brace in that core. Thought I had a lot more mobility in my ankle. Drive through that heel of that squatting leg coming up. 5, 3, 2, 1. Second side, right into it. Don't have to switch much, just go. Enjoy the stretch in the extended leg. Make that squat and leg work. If you find your heel is just coming up really early before you feel anything in that leg, maybe slide something under it. I know at the gym I would say like a weight plate. So anything you got sturdy that's a couple inches, you can elevate there so you can get that range here and not be restricted by your ankle mobility. Like, especially if you're a pretty hardcore skier, you might have a little ankle mobility issues. Or it's locked in. You don't have that flex. Time. Okay, plyo bridge or your single switch. You know where we're going? Come on down. Remember, give yourself the first couple to feel awkward and weird. You'll get it. Get set. Here we go. Try to get that foot to land right under the knee, not too close to your butt. I know that's one of my problems. I want to tuck that leg in really far and land on the balls of my feet. Last 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, time. Rest. Break. Probably driving my dogs crazy with that hop. All right, we got one more round here. Let's see. I think we're just gonna do, no, fuck it. We're staying with 45 seconds around. I don't think any of you guys have anywhere to go, and if you do, you can just turn off the video. We're staying 45 seconds, so we're almost up in time. Finish up what you need, and back to kneeling to standing. All right, get in position. Last round, so you know where you're starting to feel the burns, you know where you can push through. Do not save anything for the last. So I'm like, I want to make it to the end, so I'm not going to go hard here. Go hard and everything. Get set, go. Ah, that's where we start to build that muscular endurance, is when we push past that feeling of tiredness, where you want to quit, you dig deep, and start building the strength and endurance. If you just keep stopping where you feel, oh, I could stop now, you're not going to get any further than where you're at. So if you're fine with where you're at, don't push it past there. I struggle with that all the time when I do workouts alone. I'm like, no one else is around watching. I can stop now. No one will see. Just yourself. So how much does your opinion matter? It should matter the most. Time. single leg squats. All right. I also curse out my online instructors too, so you're muted. Go ahead. The get up should feel tough. The last few inches should feel tough. Remember, straight down, straight up. Try not to get that zigzag. It is coming for me. 3, 2, time. Side 2. Here we go. Go for it. My box is shrinking, I swear. Should feel, maybe, anyways, I'd hope you feel a little more power in the hamstring and the glute coming up, because by sitting down for that pause, we're losing our momentum. So we're going to have to engage those muscles a little more than if we were just to do a squat down and up. You're using that pull of the backside a little more. Time. Curtsy hops. 30 seconds. All right. Side 1. Let's go. Remember, get down in that squat. Pop it up. Shorts in these don't go well. Definitely don't have a thigh gap, if you know what I'm saying. Time. Side 2. Quick breather. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Finish it out. Your spine should stay straight. You're not rounding there. 10 seconds. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. To the floor. Nice little break here. Somewhat. Shouldn't be much. Okay. Curling, curling. And go for it. Depending on what you're holding between those feet might determine how straight you can get those legs. Just like in the warm-up, try and get full extension in them without letting that belly lift off the floor. Squeeze on the way up, heels towards the butt as close as you can get them. Five, 4, 3, 2, time. Hop it up. To our feet. For me, after this one, it's a little bit downhill. Lunge hops. And switch in whatever leg's in front or the direction you're turning. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Even if you slow it down a little, just try to keep it moving. Try and stay low. I know I've definitely had to straighten my legs in the past couple rounds. I'm trying really hard this last round to stay low. Front heel coming down, not just landing on the ball of the foot. 20 seconds. Keep it hopping. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh, time. Holy mother trucking cannoli. All right, Cossacks. Little strength and mobility here. Step them out and squat it. Hammies should be feeling fired up. Warm. Finding some more space. Hips might still be feeling a little tight. I got some yoga in the block today in the schedule. If you got time, add some of that for sure. Nothing crazy. Little yin. Oops, I was switching sides. Jeez. 5, 4, 3, 2, times 2. All right, if you were alternating, watching me, alternate again. Go for it. I might do a couple altering here, then go to single, just to even out. I'm gonna stop talking. Damn it, doing it again. Hips back, squeeze. Last 10. 3, 2, time. Floor, this is it with these bridges. Then I'll quit bothering everyone in my house. All right, final 45. Get some air, get some speed, go. Fifteen seconds. Five. Time. Sit it up. Legs out in front. Flex the feet. Let's give yourself a seated forward fold here. Let the hamstrings stretch out. If you need to catch that breath, sit up tall. If you have control of your breath, you can fold it in a little, grabbing on to the sides of the calves, shins or ankles there. And then just stand it up when you're ready. Shake everything out. Get some good stretches, especially in those hamstrings today. And thank you guys very much for showing up on this Thursday. Looks like we got at least another week of this on our hands, and we'll see how it goes. But I will do this until the gym is open. So all you guys in Tahoe, if you're watching for that, just know I'll be here until those doors are open. So, all right, guys. Thank you. Bye. Bye, Facebook.